I just wanted to make a video today about women, young women. Last night I was watching this documentary movie on Harvey Weinstein, and I was really interested in listening to these women's stories that had been harassed by him. Women of all ages, right? A lot of them were really young when it happened. A lot of them were grown-ups. I mean, they're grown-ups. What do you consider a grown-up? Over 18? I don't consider over 18 a grown-up. I consider when you feel like you're a grown-up, you're a grown-up. Anyways, when these women are telling their stories, what I mostly heard that some of these women got raped, okay? He forced himself onto them. He forced himself onto all of them. But some of their stories were a little different, where I felt so many of them, just the beginning of the documentary, these women, you can hear in their stories that they felt trapped, felt terrified, felt scared, felt grossed out, repulsed, but went along with it. And I can totally relate, okay? I can totally relate to this, because how many times has something happened in your life where you didn't want it to happen, you wanted to say no, or you did say no, but then someone like talked you into doing something? It doesn't even have to be sexual, or bullied you into doing something where if it is sexual, it feels like rape, right? But then if you were the man, if it's from their perspective, you went along with it. You might have said no once, but then you went along with it. So I wonder, in their perspective, if they feel like that is consensual. This is a fucking problem, guys, because this is women's programming. Their training. Sugar and spice and everything nice. Making everybody around you feel good, right? Making everybody around you comfortable. Making sure that this... God damn it, I keep dropping this damn phone. This thing isn't working so well. I need to pull up to the bank, and we'll see if I can continue making this video while I'm doing this. I haven't learned how to seam videos together yet. Is this upside down? No, that's right side up. Boom. Okay, so we've been trained a lot to say yes, okay? This is the time right now, everybody, where we get to change things. For one thing, this is the time, okay? Women are now coming out and standing up. So, and and you get to now, okay? You get to come out and you get to stand up. There have been women doing this for a while, but no one was taking it, no one. A lot of people weren't taking it seriously. This is it. This is the time, guys. So right now, this is where we get to change things. But in order to change things, we all have to learn how to start asking for what we need and what we want. Because there are equivalent rights in a lot of areas, but we are not asking for it because we were not trained to do that. We were trained to not ask for anything. Okay? So for one thing, this is something we have to work on. Asking for what we want, which means you're going to have to break through some really uncomfortable feelings. And I don't know if it's breaking through or digging into some uncomfortable feelings. Because the fear and the pain and the scaredness, everything that comes up when you have to ask for what you want or what you need is intense. It's overwhelming. And breaking through that, thank you, you too. Breaking through that is terrifying, okay? Honestly, when I go to ask for something that I want, I usually start to cry. I've done this, recently started doing this with my boyfriend. It's crazy because I feel like I've been a feminist for a while now. I don't like to call myself that anymore because I've realized that a lot of the feminist movement has become women acting like men. And guess what, guys? Men don't have it figured out. Our world is fucked up because of them. They've been running shit and everything is falling apart, okay? So fucking don't follow their lead. Don't be like them. When you are an empowered woman, every single woman is going to do things differently. They're not going to do things the same as every other woman, and they're definitely not going to do things the way men do it. Our power is different. Okay? So, you singularly have to dig into what you like, what you want, your pleasure, your pain. Dig into everything about you. Before you can help anybody else, you got to start doing these things for yourself, okay? Because the changes that we have to make are really uncomfortable. Asking for what you need and what you want is really uncomfortable. But the times that I have done it, my boyfriend cared so much. He wanted to give me what I wanted, okay? He was there for me. I think we've been trained so much to not be nags, to not be difficult, to not be needy. So we just don't ask for anything. Right on. That's fucking not working for anybody. So start digging into the feelings and the emotions that come up when you are getting ready to ask for something that you want or you need. Go into that and start figuring these things out. If you need help, I will help you. I am good at digging into things. Okay, so the next thing is teaching our kids, teaching our daughters. How many times have you seen a younger woman ask for what she needs and what she wants, and you look at her like, you entitled little bitch? I've done this. And I didn't realize it till afterwards, but I was just thinking, like, you don't have a right to be, no. It was actually at work that this happened, and it was like this girl came in and she had just had all these, like, this is what I want in a job, and this is what I need, and I can't do this, and I can't do that, and I'm just like, well, you don't get the job then. And I was super just like appalled. Guys, that is what it looks like when you know what you want and you know what you need, and then you tell somebody. It seems entitled. You are entitled to what you want and what you need. Okay? Remember that next time you see someone, a little millennial or whatever you want to call it, that is seeming entitled, pay attention and see if they are actually just asking for what they need and what they want, and then take notes. Shit. We need to start telling our girls. We need to start letting our girls know every emotion that you have is good, from rage to joy. Everything in between is good. You don't want to teach your kids to suppress their emotions. Sugar and spice and everything nice has got all of us extremely suppressed, filled with rage, and we're getting sick. Okay? So, that's the next step. Teaching our young ones. I think we are kind of doing a good enough. We're kind of already doing a good job at this, because we are different parents than our parents were, and our parents are different parents than their parents were, you know? Things are shifting. It's naturally happening, but anyways, this is my video for the day. Have a good one.